deal with airplane peanuts.
From Theo Von conducting presidential interviews.
My son's a big fan of yours, Baron.
Really, Baron is?
Yeah. He said, Dad, he's big.
Wow.
Yeah, big one.
That's cool.
To the start of brand new shows.
Hey, welcome to Story Wars. I'm Big J. Okerson. This is Louis J. Gomez. We are the Story Warriors.
The month of August was as good as it gets when it comes to comedy podcasts, and this video contains all of the funniest moments from over 30 different shows. Starting off with Peter Dinklage on Flagrant.
Did they make you do bomb drills? You had to go under the desk and shit?
Duck and cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that really part of it? Yeah, as if that would...
How old did you think I am?
You were 49.
By the way,
You're 49. You know Game of Thrones is not a documentary, right?
Oh, that can be. I'm 650 years old.
Don't you start.
640.
Don't use
But
start.
we use a different time.
Celsius.
Time is different with our community.
I'll never say community again.
Who has the minutes from the last meeting? Gelderhide is. Well, so many. Can we please? We talked about the beards everywhere. Why do dwarves all have beards? I don't know. Who came up with that stereotype?
What is that? You have
In
great
fantasy.
facial hair, though.
That's unemployment, man. It's just unemployment.
Do a lot of dwarves have beards?
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Dealing with a real one.
You're
dealing with a real one right now.
My point is, you can do whatever you want on a plane these days.
Well, you take food on a plane, Dr. Phil. Or what if you do take food?
You have to. You can't rely on a plane's ability to feed you.
Okay. That's
And
pretty
I talk
profound.
about that in my book, We've Got Issues. Chapter 42, if you're getting sushi on a Delta flight, you probably also think Air Bud is based on a true story.
That's a good airline, Air Bud.
Air Bud, oh,
15.
I didn't even think about that. Air Bud Airlines? Wait, but does
I'm platinum medallion.
But does a dog fly the plane?
Of course. That's the only reason
That's
I'm
the
taking
only reason I'm taking it.
You gotta stick with the gimmick.
Yeah, plenty of treats on that flight.
You don't got to bring food.
You
no.
don't got to bring food, just kibbles and clits. But I think that most planes have an assortment of peanuts and salty stuff. I'm a sweet guy. I'm a Sour Patch Kids dipped in some Cool Whip.
You're doing Sour Patch Kids on a flight?
I think that's what I just fucking said, yeah.
Okay.
You repeat it like it's an issue.
Dr. Phil, I apologize.
No, it's fine. I just thought this was a safe space to talk about sour candies.
Sure.
One of my funniest moments is actually, David Tell was outside of stand-up New York when I was promoting comedy clubs like 15 years ago, and I was like just nervous. I was trying to get him to do my show. I was like, so Dave, is there any chance I can convince you? He goes, isn't this more of a conversation for Joe DeRosa?
That's amazing. I'm so flattered.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dude.
This is more of a Joe DeRosa type conversation.
He got me, and this is like the height of me. This is like the height of me going on the road with him all the time. And I remember talking to somebody that I was trying to impress by even saying this. Like Attell was walking down the street, and I was like, "Oh, there's David Tell's coming." And they were like, "David Tell, you know him?" And I was like, "Oh, dude." He's like, "Yeah, I've actually gotten like weirdly like really close with David Tell over the last few years." And then he walks by us and just goes, "Boring stories," and just goes downstairs to the cellar, and I go, he's not really an emotional guy, but like he loves me.
So funny.
I remember trying to convince this person that he I'm like, no, this guy cares. Like he calls me to make sure things are okay. He overpaid. He just walked by. He didn't say hi. Just boring stories.
Dude,
boring stories.
To this day, and I don't know if this will ever translate. Jay was there, so he knows. It's literally the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. You kind of got to know it. There was this homeless guy who used to come around the Comedy Cellar who kind of wore like a long trench coat and had like this very weird look about him. But he comes up to ask for money, and we were like up the stairs at the side of the Comedy Cellar, and he just starts walking toward us, and Attell just goes as he's approaching, "Sir, there are no vampires that need hunting here." And just like,
Oh my God.
Funniest thing I've ever
There are
seen
no
in my
vampires
life.
need hunting here. Need hunting here.
Like the way he said it is just.
We were in front of the cellar one night. It was me, Dave, and Ben Bailey, and it was when Insomniac was still on. And this when Insomniac was on, remember like guys that were just shithoused would go up to Dave and be like, "Oh, Dave, I'll take a picture, man." This guy came up, he was sloshed, and he's like, "Dave, I'll take a picture, man." And of course, it's taken forever. The guy is so up, and he's like, "Dave, you're the man. You're so nice to meet you. I love you, Dave. I love you, Dave." And Dave goes, "Thanks, man. Can I introduce you to my friends? Doesn't help and watches as it happens."
Oh my
picked me up a few years ago in his car. He got a new Nissan, and he was showing me the features of it, like in a funny way. And then at one point we stop at a red light, and he opens the sunroof, and he just stares at me and goes, "That's so Jesus can hear my rhymes."
He might be the funniest person on the planet.
Can I tell you guys what the story originally said before I had to rephrase Mark's stories because they all really read exactly like Mark.
Comedy at the end of everything.
It said,
They all had Dash Kevin Hart after it.
it said, I banged a glass ketchup bottle in high school. I thought banged was going to be too obvious.
Well, here's the story. You guys are picturing like a diner glass bottle of Heinz.
Yes.
My mom would go to Costco and get the industrial-sized glass jug of ketchup.
Oh.
So it had like this big old opening, and still have a tiny
Filled to the
dick,
top with
but,
ketchup.
And they would have it upside down, and you would press it, and it would come out. You know?
Filled
Like
to
a
the
water
very
cooler.
tip top with ketchup.
Yes.
For your
and,
fucking.
My parent, the hole was like, it was like a big gulp, kind of like a wide mouth. And I was fucking it, and it was glass.
Nice lips.
And it sucked onto my dick. Oh! When when the air, the pressure.
So it's the best.
It was great. I blew a load into the bottle of ketchup.
Did your mom wonder why the ketchup was pink?
He made Big Mac sauce.
Just turn.
But here's the clinker.
Oh, it's making me sick.
I'm plowing this thing in the kitchen. After high school, wearing my Catholic uniform.
What's
the
wrong
whole
with
thing.
you?
I'm a young American male.
A woman.
I was young and gay. So
the mustard stung.
Yes.
Pants around the ankles. Ketchup.
Yes.
That's great. High school's too late.
I had already gotten through the relish, and I'm on the ketchup, and I'm going at it, and it sucked onto my dick, and I was like, oh shit, I couldn't get it off. Parents pull in the driveway.
Oh no.
I couldn't get it off, so I had to shatter it against the fridge.
No way! No way!
This is like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, dude.
So I shattered it against the fridge. Now there's ketchup everywhere and jizz and shards.
Wait. Because the suction was gone then. So
Yeah,
they-
exactly.
Okay,
So then it came off, and then I was just like, oh, I'm clumsy and high, and
I need a cigarette.
If I were you, I would have fallen
takes you
on
to
the
drugs?
glass and everything, and just so there's an explanation for why there's ketchup on my front of my body.
Yeah, what about your penis?
Well, I zipped up and everything.
Of course.
Yeah, but did your mom wonder why there was ketchup in your underwear then?
Those were thrown away. I gave them to like a pack of dogs.
So you weigh up with cocaine more than anything else you can think of.
Cocaine will turn you into a damn owl, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be out on your own porch, and you'll be your own street lamp. You're freaking.
And is that a good feeling? Well,
No,
it's
horrible.
a miserable feeling.
But you do it anyway, just like the guy you're saying with the scotch.
So
Still.
it's not even good during what would be normally the good time. In other words, oh wow.
But anyway, I don't know. Like even soccer, it's like I don't know. I wish we had a little basket. Like I feel like your dad was that way too, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like when my dad and his Albanian friends were always hanging out, like a big go-to was just like bitching about politics. That would like quickly take over a whole night of hanging out. They had like big political debates about probably like Albanian politicians and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I bet your dad probably does some of that and just.
Yeah, my dad. The weird thing is because he grew up under there was a like fascist.
Elvis's dad is like, are you voting for a goat or a horse?
I was trying to think of the same thing. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, goat, horn like Jew, no vote goat. Must vote horse, strong, but light brown horse, not dark brown horse. Who are you supporting in Albanian mud wrestling match for Prime Minister?
Just fight to the death.
Each politician's villager gets their biggest, strongest, oils him up and puts them in a mud pit, and whoever suffocates the other,
he gets sworn in.
His champion, yeah, he gets sworn in.
They're like, not voting is a vote for horse.
It's so funny because there was a comic that I just talked to. He's kind of famous. And he just basically said, Mark Maron doesn't like me. And I go, do you know him? He's like, no, I could just tell. You know what I mean?
Everyone thinks that about me. Who doesn't like? Can't. Some people just lock in with me immediately.
But I
like,
told the guy, told the guy, you're reading it wrong. You're 100% reading it wrong. Because you think so? I go, yeah.
So who's this comic?
Matt Rife.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Your dad's never seen your penis.
Of course my father's seen my pee. What are you talking about? But he doesn't want to stand there and see a doctor examine it.
Okay.
Nah.
Has your father seen your penis?
My dad's dead, so probably. Probably.
His ghost.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
No, not now. As a youngster.
Look at my car.
As a youngster, you saw it, right?
I don't know. He and my mom weren't even together.
Oh,
when I was
okay.
alive.
How old did your dad die? How old were you when he died?
1.5.
Oh my God.
Well, his dad just died.
Yeah.
For real?
So I relate.
How recently?
4 years ago. It's a while.
That's not even like just.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
How old was he?
He was like 80.
106.
But so you never knew your dad?
No. He was like, I think he was 21 when he died.
Oh, how did he die?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let's guess.
Let me guess.
Always love a let's guess.
Oh, I know.
He was 26?
21.
21. Okay, I got it. 21st birthday, your dad goes out, right? He's partying.
Yeah.
He's having a good time.
Yeah.
Somebody goes, what was his name?
Mike,
let's get on a motorcycle. Let's do wheelies.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing wheelies.
Yeah.
Really bad accident. He's alive.
Okay.
He's totally fine.
Yeah.
He goes back to the bar, drinks some more, parties, picks up a strange man to hang out with, to go rootin' tootin'.
Right.
Goes back to the man's apartment. Boom. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Whoa.
I'm not going to confirm or deny until Bobby pitches this.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Yours is, I know it fully.
What is
it's
it?
almost as if I was there, okay?
What happened?
4th of July. Your dad was naked with a bunch of his buddies in the South, Arkansas, in a backyard,
He's
right?
not from Arkansas. He's from Ohio.
He happened to be there
I
on
get
a business
that.
trip.
Yeah, he was traveling.
And your parents didn't know. Your mom didn't know. It was a secret.
What was he selling on the business? He's a salesman, right?
Firecrackers.
Oh, he's selling firecrackers.
It was 4th of July.
State to state.
Yeah. And he's going to the South to sell this, you know what I mean? It's actually a trucking company, right? And it's the head of the trucking company's house. He was like, hey, man. Your dad was like, hey, man, I have the best firecrackers. So they have a thing. They get drunk. They're all naked, right? It's like 8 at night.
That's how you sell firecrackers.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, there's no gay things going on.
What? No one even said that.
I know, but I just, they were.
You didn't know my dad. All right.
Yeah, I didn't know your dad. Yeah, they were like, they're poking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then your dad, why he did this, he threw a little firecracker in the air. A sparrow came down, bit the firecracker, right? And started doing loopy loops. Like, you know what I mean? Like a sparkler in the sky, right?
Right.
And then your dad was naked. He bent over to get on the firecracker. The sparrow goes right into his butthole.
With the firecracker.
Well, yeah. Right? There's an explosion, but he doesn't die.
Wow.
But it hurts so bad.
So bad.
And here's the thing. They all start laughing.
No.
All the people, for the trucking company.
That's how you greet.
You it, and they see the F word for some reason.
Yeah, why?
I don't know why.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he's gay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they spin on him too.
Wow.
I don't know why.
It's the South.
Right. But the sparrow's still alive.
Dude, my mom listens to
sparrow.
My mom listens to every podcast I do.
Yeah.
And this can't be the one.
The sparrow's still alive, dude. It's unbelievable. It's like a zombie sparrow, right? The wings are gone, spine, face, right? And out of the left eye of the sparrow comes out a little tapeworm.
Oh, wow.
This tapeworm, right, has the first case of COVID. Way before Wuhan did.
A little Chinese tapeworm.
Yeah, in the eyeball of the sparrow.
Wow.
What are the odds? Right?
Yeah.
Your dad's ass exploded.
He's
right?
still alive?
He's still alive, your dad, you're right. But he's like, call the cops.
Strong guy. He was a strong guy.
Yeah, he was. His hands were in the dirt, the earth, scratching and going, call the cops,
please,
or the police. I mean, ambulance.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what he's saying. He said cops first. He doesn't even know what he's saying because he's honestly, right?
No, dude.
This fucking little fucking maggot.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not a maggot. Try again.
This worm. This little worm. Tapeworm.
Tapeworm, yeah.
Well, in the South they call it both.
Oh, you do. You're right. Yeah.
Right. It goes inside the opening of his ass and he gets infected. He dies 2 weeks later. Anyway.
Wow. What really happened?
It was a Chinese tapeworm.
Are you serious?
From the Arkansas.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Dude, I just know.
You read about it.
Yeah.
You yes-anded a sparrow in his ass. That could have been it.
Sounded reasonable.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Just good old-fashioned suicide.
Your dad.
Oh,
good
suicide.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, good old-fashioned.
Good old-fashioned. The American dream, really.
Was he depressed?
No, he was stoked.
Yeah, he was fucking.
He was the happiest suicide.
Got a new gun. Yeah. He was on some uppers.
I know. I mean,
see you later, son. My God, was he happy? Yeah, he was amped.
What I was asking. What I know sometimes.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
Your energy's tall.
My energy's tall.
You look tall.
My
on
dad
camera.
was tall. That's why.
Oh.
And when you look up to your, like, was your dad a big guy?
6 foot. Not
Is
like
he dead? Is he alive?
I wish he was dead. No, he's alive.
You didn't get along with your dad? When
Nah,
you were
he's
what? No,
great. No,
you're
he's great.
fine. You're
He's
fine.
great. He's great.
Your parents were still together?
Yes. No.
Wow.
What the
No.
hell?
No.
No. Split.
They split up.
They divorced when I was 6 months.
Whose fault?
Mine.
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
It's got to be.
6 months is crazy. Like you could still like I'm come out of my mom's pussy, and then 6 months later, my dad's like, no.
I don't want it.
It's got to be.
Yeah, it's your fault.
It has to be.
My parents got divorced before I was 1, so I'm on the similar line.
Yeah.
I don't know what age I was. I don't remember my mom telling me, but it was pre-1. I was pre-1, which means that gap year is your year.
Yeah, I mean,
if you make it past 1 and your parents get divorced, it's on them.
Yeah.
If it's before you turn 1, it's our fault. It's the baby's fault.
I mean, wah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut
I'm gonna
up.
leave the family.
Right.
Like that's it. And here's the thing, he was right.
Yeah, smart guy.
Smart dude. I'm gonna leave my family so fast. The first. Oh my God. Get a f***ing job.
Going to get cigarettes. Going to start smoking cigarettes so I can go get them.
Yeah.
Men's dicks, like when you're a boy, they're terrifying. Like, oh, like see some guy pull out this sausage roll when he's pissing right next to you, and you're a little kid. You're like, what the f does he do with that thing?
And his balls are hanging like 6 inches down.
Like Ari's balls or Joey Diaz's balls.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz's balls are like grapefruit and an old lady's pantyhose. Like, what the f am I looking at? Those are your balls? His balls look like him.
Yeah.
Just like cartoonish.
Just saggy.
Just hilarious.
Yeah.
His balls are hilarious.
Oh my God, balls are hilarious.
You take you're the only person who can take a compliment or a nice thing and make it annoying.
I don't want a compliment. Just talk to me. You just left. It's like people, oh, you look great. I'm looking like an old billy goat. My skin's sagging. I got white hair. I got missing patches like I mugged a chick and she rocked my hair. You know, how good can I look? Once my eyebrows turn white, I'll be a fucking albino. Nobody will see me. I have to live in a fucking...
Will you color them?
No.
No? Okay.
Bad enough I got to color my hair to shoot videos and whatnot. Listen, I colored my hair 2 weeks ago and it just disappeared. That means it's over. That means
At
the
least
white...
you have something to color. I don't got shit to color.
That's your problem. You got to get a wig or something. You got to shave your ass and super glue it to your forehead, whatever.
Ice Spice.
We need Ice Spice in Gladiator.
I know. They're trying to hit her with Downs.
So what?
Come on, dude.
I don't know. They just someone
Like Mosaic?
I don't know. I don't know the types, but they were just trying to Ice
Probably
Spice.
down ass bitch, dude.
Yeah, true. True.
With the glove on.
Hit the rings, man. Hit the rings, man.
You gotta
Got
smack
something in your
There
teeth.
you go. There you go.
I'm
That's
just
my
waiting
gum.
for a drug
Oh, I
test.
thought you were
The
grubbing.
minute you get delts, dude, I'm putting the drug test on the table.
What are you talking about the minute I get delts? Like I don't have delts. The fuck you talking
I'm
What's on
talking
their delts?
cannons, bro.
Or delts on the top or what?
I took like 2 weeks off of training, bro. I'm about to re-enter.
I know.
So, the picture of you jacked is that was a camera so distortion. funny. That was a camera distortion. Dude, last time we did the podcast, Matt was flexing, and it's comical.
Are you serious?
Dude,
looks like
fuck,
Arnold
hit
in
us
his
with a
prime.
flag. Get
Matt,
the red
do you have-
glasses. Hit us.
Matt,
I'm telling you,
Lats? Do you have
I'm telling you,
lats?
it's the
Holy
fucking
shit, dude.
it is what it is, dude.
Dude, is that a filter?
No.
No, I think my
I think Matt's getting saline shots.
Fuck, bro.
I'm not, dude.
I
I'm just
think you're
fucking
getting
yoked.
saline shots.
That's just spinach. That's a Popeye, bro.
Dude,
That's
it's just
the
I'm telling
20
you,
servings of vegetables you're eating.
I'm lifting. True, the veggies are helping. All my minerals, dude. I'm constantly. I have 2 kids, dude. Imagine if you're just carrying around like 60 pounds all the
Matt,
time.
you don't have to hit me below the belt like that, bro.
Yeah, dude, we're all childless cat women. I'm just saying it. You get like you get pumped
Imagine
up.
I have 2 kids. All right, I'll do that for 4 hours.
I'll do that for a 12-hour flight.
Until these Dos Equis are gone.
It also sucks when you hear people like lost their password to their like $50 million.
Gee, that's you. You never hear his passwords? Dude, they're fucking insane.
Your passwords, you're saying?
He set up our company, right? So I got to get emails from, he gets like all the confirmation codes for me to get into like, whatever, Patreon, stuff, file an email, Instagram. And he's got a different one for all of them. And they're the most insane. Give them.
Well, what happened was that.
Are you doing strong passwords?
No.
Yes.
What happened was
strong passwords in his own language. Though. He wasn't just picking the random. In his own. Think about personal strong passwords.
They somehow became strong through my rage.
And I'm
but
like,
it was like, what was happening is I was working at a company, and I like, as you can expect, I was always behind in my work.
Yeah.
So what would happen was
I'm gonna knock these passwords out of the car.
Now that I have some time. It's password hour.
So what would happen
Don't talk to me, Carl. I'm working on a new password.
He has a wall with like all these different letters, different capitalizations.
I think I cracked it. I got to add eggs to the end of this one.
It became a thing where like I'd be in the middle of needing to do something, and my computer, like, you'd have to reset your password every month for like company security. So I'd be in the middle of like racing to get something done, and it would be like, you need to reset your password, and I'd be so mad that I'd be like, suck dick, you piece of shit. Like, I'd be typing in just like an angry, like, cuss-filled rant.
Podcasting gay 34.
Exclamation point, yeah. And then just making that my password.
It is a personal failure.
Yeah.
It happens to me all the time when I'm like confronted, like, what is your guys' YouTube password for Matt and Shane's? And I have to go, I don't know any of this stuff. Like, I made it. I put zero thought into it. I didn't save it anywhere.
Yeah.
It all comes crashing down. You go,
wasn't that what happened when
when
I accidentally showed a live death on our podcast? And we had to get a password, and he was on a boat in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. So we had like 2 hours. This thing was uploaded on YouTube where I show a murder by accident.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I leaned in, and you could see the execution.
Oh, you can actually see it on the thing.
I got a message from some fan being like, yo, dude, your whole channel's about to get nudes.
I uploaded that and then went fishing.
Dude.
You had to crack the password?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did you have to crack the
No,
password?
you had to wait for him to get home. I just paced like a fucking lion. I worked a hole in the carpet, dude.
It was just like a straight up text reply, just going fishing.
How did they die?
He doesn't know how to build anything.
You don't know that.
He doesn't know how to fucking hold a hammer.
No, he's a woodpecker. Katie and I a lovely. He made Katie and I a lovely birdhouse.
He did not make you anything. I build shit.
What do you build?
I built.
What's the last thing you built? Trust.
A book.
Trust
with Lewis.
You built a book.
I built a bookshelf for Max, his bedroom. Yeah.
Bobby thought writing a book was called building a book. He goes, I built that book right there.
I built a We went to the store. She wanted a bookshelf. They were like $1,100. I go, I'll build it. I went. I spent $12,000 on wood, and I built this bookshelf.
3 months later, Max goes, Dad, you should have just ordered it from a catalog. The shelves are falling.
Bobby went to Build-A-Bear. He's like, do you guys do shelves?
I built that pirate ship in the back. You know I build shit, dude. You've been to my backyard.
I think Joe is the guy that builds
He hasn't built shit.
By the way, you have to clarify that you didn't build a real pirate ship in the back.
The pirate ship.
I know, it's a little treehouse pirate ship for your son. Yeah. When you say I built a pirate ship, people are imagining a
I'm not
put the sails on, dude.
That's not the Black Pearl face.
Yeah,
but I built a pirate ship for the kid. That's crazy.
I got a lap dance from Black Pearl last time we were at Skankfest.
Yeah. I can smell it. What have you built?
A relationship with my wife.
Oh,
a new hour every year.
We've done
it.
Yeah,
We've done all that.
Do something better, Joe.
Everybody in here has a relationship with a woman.
I like not helping Joe.
Dude,
we come to Gas Digital. Pick yourself up.
But the
I only lift people up at this in the Cellar Studio.
That's a new Joe Matarese podcast, Not Helping Joe.
The very idea that you think you have to be able to build things to be a man.
I didn't say
shows
that.
You're
I did not say that.
I
did. Whoa.
You're not Ben.
Dan said that.
That was your go-to.
I did not say that.
I don't remember saying that.
First of all, Joe,
And
I didn't
honestly,
say that.
Robert-
He said, "You're the man. You build shit." I said, "He doesn't building. I build stuff."
Why did you get so
I
mad
didn't
about
say it
that?
wasn't a man because.
Why couldn't you let Joe have that?
Because you're not a man.
This is what I always say. This is manly. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses. I make so much money doing what I love.
That's not.
I pay a man.
You make money sucking dick?
I
sucking dick.
That was really good. Ding the bell. That was very good.
Bell of truth.
That was very good. I pay a poor guy that looks like Lewis to hang my shit.
See?
That's manly.
Well, how about this Olympian with the huge hog that lost him the gold?
We got to talk about it. I've seen too many clips. And I don't feel bad for him.
No,
I do feel ashamed for his family that you didn't know to tuck that shit or tape it up.
Tape it up.
Buffalo Bill that shit.
Buffalo Bill that shit. I think there's part of me. I don't know how talented he is, but part of me thinks he did that on purpose to get his shine.
To get a fleshlight.
This is Mayo Hawk Tua.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Get a fleshlight sponsor.
he lost the gold medal, but he's going to be just thriving at every bar in the world.
Yeah, he gets to go to one at the bar and go, I'm the guy who lost.
Why'd you lose?
Yeah.
Let me show you the clip.
Let me show you the clip. In fact, they're playing it at the bar because every bar has Chav TV.
Yeah, Jive TV.
Shout out. And he's a French guy, too.
I know.
Now, riddle me this, Sam. Do French guys historically have, are they... Did they get the gift of penis?
It's not my area of expertise, Doctor.
Don't you lie to me.
If the Jamaican runner can tape up his schlong, this guy can hide.
If John Candy can coach Jamaican bobsled team, I think this guy can somersault his wiener into a fucking pretzel.
I didn't think it was going to be a white guy who knocked that down with his dick.
Yeah,
I got to be honest.
saying.
That's a great point. It also looked, it didn't just hit it. It looked like he was trying to wrap itself around the pole.
That was a real boing moment. Feel the rhythm.
Feel the rhyme.
Come on, everybody. It's big cock time.
That's a good Jamaican accent. I take back what I said on the internet.
That's pretty cool.
Look at that. I mean, it's resting on there like a canary.
I wonder what happened when is there footage of the commentators when it went down? Because they played this shit on repeat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his dreams have come to a close. It was only just a little colder in here.
Go to the Winter Olympics.
Nice. Go to the Winter Olympics. You guys are quick. Did Snoop Dogg commentate this?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Because that'd be fun.
He's making bank, I hear.
Would you guys do that?
Yeah, why not?
In a heartbeat. I think that's next.
It's a good trip.
I used to think, remember when they put Dennis Miller in the Monday Night Football booth?
Oh yeah,
it was okay. I didn't love it.
Not the right fit.
No, I would have rather at that time I would have put Frank Caliendo in there and just have voice after voice calling downs.
Like Adam Ray would have been perfect.
He would have been okay. A little Jewy for my taste, a little hacky.
Yeah, well, Theo Vaughn did a couple of Monday nights.
Theo Vaughn did. He did. Well, the college football.
College football. That was it.
Oh, he ripped it up on there. You do need a character, right? Because Theo's actually from Burbank, which is the crazy part. The accent's all put on. But
I don't care for comic book characters.
It's a hairpiece I heard too.
It's a hairpiece.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We've all got hairpieces at some point.
These character comics, I don't get it.
I don't get it. Well, we'll take a break and we'll see if you do get it, Mark.
Just be yourself.
Okay. Well, sometimes mixing it up is the way to break through.
Very strange.
Sometimes no one's with you as yourself, and you got to take some chances. We're having a good time. Guys, what's your favorite color?
So, how was your morning?
It was good. I woke up and I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I worked out and then, I had eggs.
Oh, I love eggs. Eggs are so good.
You like eggs?
I do. I just love
How do you like your eggs?
What's the one when they have like the yolk not disturbed, not bothered?
Disturbed?
Yeah, disturbed. Yeah.
I believe that would be like over easy or something.
Oh, I thought it was like
sunny side up.
Sunny side up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did over medium, so a little more cooked. The yolk.
I don't like them that cooked.
You don't like them that cooked?
Mm-mm.
I didn't have any diarrhea.
Well, that's good. You don't want diarrhea.
I know. I didn't have any at all. Hey, what's up? You're here.
Well, yeah, I told you I was gonna be a little bit late. But
I didn't think you were coming in.
we had a guest.
Oh,
Hi.
actually, she's.
Hi, I'm Christina.
I'm new Christina.
Oh.
Oh my God, you guys have the same name. That's crazy. Well, just because we didn't know if you were gonna be here today, so. So.
Maybe.
I thought that maybe I didn't know if you were going to be here. So I'm so glad you're here.
I'm here now.
Okay.
It's cool. Okay.
So nice to meet you.
Are you gonna? Do you want to? Are you gonna watch the show or?
No, I was gonna co-host the show with you, like we've been doing for the last 13 or 14.
Yes.
Years.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So
I'm here now. I mean, I can take over if that's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Cool with you or?
Yeah, sure.
Should I stay here?
Maybe. No, just let her sit there. Let her. Yeah, it's your seat. So
you want to sit right here?
Yeah, that's kind of like a.
Then maybe you come around. Come around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you come around.
Okay, nice to meet you too.
And then, like, I don't want her to feel bad.
Right.
So, should she sit, like, on my lap?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll be right back in a second.
So far, we've seen 16 of the funniest moments from the month of August. But make sure you're subscribed to Joke World right now, because we still have plenty of great stuff left in this video.
I mean, Israel is the friend sometimes on the block you go out with, and they're like, let's just throw some M80s. Let's have a little fun, because they kind of have a bad home life. That's what Israel, it's the friend with like a bad home life. And they're just like, you know, my mom and dad fight, shit sucks, let's go smoke a cigarette behind your shed. And America's the rich kid. And America's like, yeah, why not? I like Israel. Israel has my values, you know? And I was like, yeah, but Israel's, it's like sometimes you need a girlfriend to explain it to you, which would be, I don't know, France maybe? You go, you know, I get it, you like Israel, but Israel's living situation's like really up. Like, his mom and dad don't even speak. Like, there's literally cops at the house 3 times a week. You go, yeah, but I like Israel. We go out, we get into bar fights, you know, we throw M80s in the lake, we watch it blow up. Shit's fun, you know? And one day Israel comes to you and is like, we just got to go fight these kids from this other high school. And you go, I don't even know why we're doing this. Like, and you go, listen, man, here's the reality. Me and you are bros. And you go, yeah, dude, I totally get it. But my girlfriend has made a good point. Like, you are in a up situation.
I go up to her and she's like, Mr. Donick, I'm trying to go to a music school. Any suggestions? Yes. My girlfriend went to a music school. She studied classical saxophone. You could go here or here. As soon as I said my girlfriend, her and all the other kids at the table just squinted their eyes and tilted their heads at me. I was like, what the f are we looking at right now, team? Finally, one kid broke and he goes, I'm sorry, Mr. Donick. We thought your ass was gay this whole time. I walk away out of the corner of my eye. One kid just slides another kid a $5 bill at the table. I was like, dude, betting on my sexuality is a lot like betting on the Texans right now because it's a risk, but I'll cover the spread.
Okay, so you're not gay? You're not gay. You are gay.
Not gay.
Not gay.
Thank
okay.
you.
Don't worry, I deal with the same problem all the time. I love it.
You owe me $5.
What do you mean?
Like, if a woman squirts, it's because their vagina's being like this. They are favoring, like, they create a viscosity to what's it called when you go down the river?
Canoeing?
Yeah, to canoe it up into them better. I think so. I think I read that because I looked up why do people squirt, and I think it's being like, we got to make this into a vortex.
This is a tough topic for me. I have a bit of childhood trauma with the squirting thing.
Really? Your mom?
Well, yeah, you were talking earlier. My mom was a squirter, and you were talking earlier about the heat. And in my neighborhood, my parents were cheap, and we had they tell you had to ration the water, and the kids wanted to play in the sprinkler. And my mother would run out and lay on the lawn and squirt. She would lay on the lawn, her legs thrashing around, and the children running through the spray. And it was just, well, some of us didn't have money. Some of us, children got hot in the summer and needed some sprinkler action. My mother was a squirter, and I'm not going to let you laugh at that. My God, how dare you?
One of the producers were like, all right, we'll see if you moved on. I'm like, I got 4 yeses. And the judges are like, that's not how the show works. And I was like, well, you should really tell the public because I think that's how they think the show works. And they were like, we'll see. We'll know in like a month if they want to use you. And I was like, but I got a standing ovation. What the hell?
That's why I didn't want to do as I went on once as a comic. I got a golden buzzer as a comic.
Are you serious?
Swipe.
Hey, what's your name and what are you doing here?
My name is Rick Glassman and I'm doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, how long you been doing stand-up comedy?
Like 12 years now, yeah.
12 years? And you think you're going to win this show?
Well, I guess I'll leave it to you guys to decide that. I don't know, I would like to.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Thank you.
You ever notice bitches with little ass tits try to talk to you and you're like, I don't think so, little titty bitch? Fuck that shit. Give me big tits or get out of my face, bitch.
So you're in the club, right? And you go to the bar and you get yourself a vodka tea, or as I like to call it, Daddy's secret sauce. Medicine. Gets me going. All right? And you're on the club, you're doing your shit, you know, that TikTok dance that you learned. And then, right, this beautiful honey comes up to you, and she's like 35, 22, 30 years old. And then you're dancing, she's grinding on you, and then you got a boner, okay? Because her big fat ass grind out on your and then you got hard and you come. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, that's right. That was really cool, dude.
Yeah.
So I love Famous Amos cookies.
Oh, very good.
You like Famous Amos?
Little hard for my taste, but I like it.
I mean, it is hard. I don't usually like a hard cookie. I prefer a soft cookie, but there's something fun. I like a cookie you don't have to bite into. You just goop.
You pop it right in.
Exactly, like a load. Just all right in at once.
Yes.
You chew it up, you gargle it, you swallow it. So that's
Famous Anal.
Just kidding. Yeah,
Oh,
famous anus. So I love Famous Amos. But
Anus.
That's it. I noticed they're not on the market too much anymore. You don't see Famous Amos all that much.
The mini bag.
Yeah, a little bag.
Yeah. I've seen them around.
A little bit. But they're hard. Are you guys seeing Famous Amos? You are. What is it? Not as much. Thank you, Giannis. Greek? Same shit. It's all Mediterranean, hate women. Yeah. Tan. Well, anyways, I don't see it as much. I love it. And you get a hankering sometimes.
Sure.
So I'm on the highway. I'm driving back from Baltimore with Matt Wayne. We did Magoobies. Great. Whatever.
Comedy club.
Yeah, it's okay. So we're driving back, and it's like morning time, and it's like 11 a.m., and I'm like, I'd kill for some Famous Amos right now. We go to a rest stop, and I'm like, I got a hankering for Famous Amos. I hope they have it, but no one ever has it anymore.
Yes.
So we're walking around looking at the snacks. There's this cookie, this cracker, this black guy, this whatever.
What are you at, like a CVS?
No, it's like a rest stop. Fucking whatever. Rest stop.
The one with
place.
the McDonald's, the Starbucks, and the Dairy Queen.
And there's a bodega. There's like a 7-Eleven thing.
Yes.
So I'm walking around. There's no Famous Amos, and I'm like, I'm not going to get anything. No Famous Amos. As we're leaving, this is unbelievable.
Oh, boy. You met Amos?
No Amos. Andy. No, I'm walking out. That was an old reference. There's just, it almost felt like a trap, like a Vietnam when you see like the kid sees the stuffed animal and it blows his arms off.
Sure.
And it's kind of funny in a weird way.
Yeah.
It's like just the Famous Amos bag just sitting amongst other chips and stuff. No aisle, no anything.
What?
Just one Famous Amos bag, like an angel hovering.
What, on the floor?
No, on top of like other Doritos, Cheetos, peanut butter crackers, just a single bag. It's like somebody came in and was like, ooh, and like ran away.
Wow, weird.
And I picked up the bag and I looked all over. We're like, this is crazy. I was like pushing Matt. I'm like, a Famous Amos. And he's like, how is this possible? Did you see that? No. The story sucks. I was looking everywhere. But don't you see one bag? I swear to God.
Pretty
and
crazy.
We went into this 7-Eleven, and then there's also like the independent hip cookie store.
Yes.
That's where it was.
Yes.
So I was like, maybe this is from 7-Eleven. So we walked into 7-Eleven. We searched up and down, up, over, black, white.
Wow,
closet.
boy. I got to tell you, sobriety sounds fun.
No. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, another Famous Amos in sight.
And I'll tell you the other thing is that people, and this is the cliche, but it's true. Same in Lebanon. And obviously there's no love lost between Israel and Lebanon. But the people are almost exactly, in terms of how they present and what it's like to spend time with them, exactly the same.
Isn't it crazy? The
Isn't it
food
nuts?
is almost identical.
The food's identical. They look identical. They act identical. They they want to live life. They want to have fun.
Yeah.
They don't give one fuck. They're ready to, like, today is the last day.
Yeah.
Like, there's no pretense. Everybody's, it's amazing.
Israeli chicks will party.
Dude,
They're
Israeli chicks are the most forward on planet Earth. And I get it because they don't have a tomorrow.
Yeah, we got no time. Let's go.
No, they don't have a tomorrow.
Military.
And just think about it in terms of like, do you want to date? Do you want to this? Do you want to that? I want to have kids. You got to start cracking. So they'll come right up to you and go, what are you doing tonight?
Whoa. Damn.
Oh, it's amazing.
Damn.
I told my sons who are single.
Yeah.
I'm
Get
like,
out there.
I'm like, there are two places I would go if I were single American and I had the wherewithal. Number one with a bullet would be Israel. There's not a question. The most beautiful women and the most down to clown.
Yeah.
Maybe Australia is right there.
Australian chicks are wild.
And the other one is the Lexington Queen nightclub in Roppongi in Tokyo.
What is that?
Because it's a model's paradise, and they've all been there forever.
Yeah.
And they're just desperate to see Americans.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, you'll find like 22-year-old Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
At the Roppongi.
Yeah, just like a nobody.
So happy to see like a corn-fed boy with not a pot to piss in. Like you can live like a king.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Hitler's birthday.
What happened?
I didn't get a chance to eat.
Oh, wow! Holy shit! Oh!
That's unbelievable.
Wow!
How did that happen?
How did you do it?
Where did you go? Did you go to the rest stop?
I'm so sorry. I know it's rude to eat on air, but what's going on?
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Where did you find these?
Famous Amos, they're everywhere.
Sometimes what I'll do is like, I don't know if you guys do this, like I'll go to another city or even in New York. If I have like time to kill, I'll go into buildings or like if I see like a, like a show, like a real estate, like a, for rent on Zillow or whatever, and I'll make an appointment just to see the apartment. Like I'll go look at like $50,000 a month apartments. I'll go look at $6 million. Because a lot of these times, like if they've been on sale for a while, you could just walk into them, obviously with an appointment. You don't have to prove your income or anything like that. So I go into this one, it was a townhouse in Manhattan. And they had a thing that was like, hey, this one's like an open house pretty much.
Right.
So I go in, I was with Emilio, so our manager, we call him the Italian woman. So we go in, the real estate agent's very nice. And it's like a gated in community of townhouses in Manhattan. I'm sure it was like a $10 million, I don't know how much, it was insane. But we went in just because we were like, this is cool to look at. So we go in, and the guy and the lady's like, and she goes, and obviously one of like the perks about like living in an area like this is like a lot of celebrities. She's like, I cannot legally tell you who lives directly across the street, but it is someone very well known that you would know, and it's just like, cool, and she's very nice. And then with that, like it was almost like it was from a movie. With that, the windows were open. It was like May. So it was kind of warm. The windows are open. You hear a voice from across from their house. I don't know what the argument was about. I have no idea what was going on. But you just hear a voice go, "Yeah, I'm Edie Falco." Amelia was like, "Could it be Edie Falco?" And she was like, "She said it, not me."
They have her stand-in from Sopranos outside the window doing that every time.
It was on. He was like, "I'm Edie Falco," and it could have been like a bit that she was doing, but it was funny. And but yeah, so I know where Edie Falco lives.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do too.
Well, it's not going to be hard for people to find the gated community of townhouses in New York City.
No, there's a few of them. So, but there's only about 3 or 4. So. But you
knock
can't
them all out in a day.
You can't get in.
I thought you were going to say, like, she's like, I don't want to tell you who lives across the street, but then she started humming the Sopranos theme song. She's like, oh, what is?
I remember when I first met Bert. I met him before he started stand-up. It was in New York City, ironically, at a club called the Boston Comedy Club. But it was
It's so dumb.
It was in New York, and he showed up, and he was like, "Hey, what's up? I went to Florida State." Everyone's like, "Cool, don't care." He's like, "Yeah, I want to make comedy. I'll do comedy." And we're like, okay. I was in Rolling Stone. I was in Rolling Stone magazine. A party. And everyone's like, literally don't care. This is when he wore clothes.
Yeah.
Remember that era?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
It was so much better, right? When he was clothed.
Yeah. It was exciting.
Yeah. You don't know what's under there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're like, ugh.
Now you're like, oh.
Yes. God.
Oh, no.
This is awful.
What is that? Oh my God. Is that a snowman made out of vomit? Jesus. Christmas trees.
So what was he like? Was he just obnoxious?
No, he was really sweet.
He was a
and
sweetheart.
he still is. He's awesome. But yeah,
deaf.
Yeah, he could kind of hear, but he couldn't hear the boos.
Right.
That was the thing.
The very loud boos.
Yeah, the very loud boos.
Did you ever watch him go up like back then? Like he would have been a new comic.
Oh yeah, he had no idea what he was doing.
None.
Yeah, but he had confidence. And there's a Rolling Stone. I was in Rolling Stone magazine.
And a lot of personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very charming.
On register, ringing people up, putting in SKUs, say, hang on, I go to the bathroom, throw up, and then come back and ring people up. It was crazy. I was a functioning drug addict. I shouldn't tell that one. I hit an old guy in a motorcycle, like the mopeds.
Yeah,
So
in the motorized cart, you mean?
Yeah, he had like a helmet
In the
and
store?
a brace. No, I was high on my truck and I backed up. I knocked him over, bro. Yeah, I swear to God. He had a leg brace. Yeah, dude. I knocked over. That's the worst. It was the worst feeling.
He was fresh off an injury.
I said
He's fresh off an injury.
Oh, bro, he had a helmet. He had a helmet. He's like,
how'd you not get sued?
I was high, man. No, but I felt bad.
God.
I just bumped him, just a little bump, and I went, oh, and then I picked him up, and I was like, "What do you want?
You pick
what
him
do
up
you want?"
like
He's like, "Grandma, face to face."
He's like, who's got their finger up my ass?
And
Just trying to set you down.
That's my mom. That's my mom.
Just trying to set you down, man.
I picked him up. I was like, "What do you want? You want police, ambulance, hospital, money?" I was like, I felt so bad. He's like, "Just pick me up, you asshole." And then he scooted away, and I was like, "All right, dude, I'm so sorry." Anyways, yeah, don't do that, guys. These are accidents.
Ian's brain dead because he got into a horrendous car accident.
Really?
Aren't you? Tell him. He sent me a picture of him standing next to a flipped car and was like this. And I was like, that's so rude. He just like walked up to somebody's accident and is like, a car's upside down. But it was you that was upside down.
Were you driving? Damn. Naples.
He's being very
Naples, Florida.
He's being very
worst
like
fucking city in the country.
Really?
You text me.
You're being a rapper about it.
What do you mean I'm being a rapper?
Yeah, you just are. You didn't post online about it, which is so uncharacteristic. And every time somebody brings it up, you're like, saw death.
Yeah, what happened?
Not today,
Why are you being so
bitch.
cool about it? This just happened. Like
This happened.
He's not being cool about it. He's being uncool by trying to be cool.
No, I'm not.
You was cute.
I feel weird. I should have died.
Explain how it happened.
I got T-boned at an intersection, and the
What
fucking
was his
car.
name? Yeah, I liked every second of it.
No, I do like redheads. You guys it feels like historic. You guys have a historic look.
Well, there's not many of us.
Yes,
True.
that's
We're
what I'm
kind of
saying.
a rare.
It's a rare breed. Growing up,
Yeah.
it was a lot of shit talk, but I've
Oh
grown
my
to love
God.
it.
That's
I've grown to love it too, but man, did I get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
I
your
got
fire, fire crotch. That was one that would get me off.
Carpet match of drapes.
Carpet match of drapes, and then the South Park episode came
That
out.
fucked you guys.
Gingers Have No Souls. That was a brutal year of seventh grade. That was terrible.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, and people don't talk about it enough. It's always like, oh, maybe African Americans or Hispanic people,
Chinese guys.
Yeah, Chinese guys. But I swear, I think redheaded people might get it the worst of any group because we're so. I don't know.
We're alike enough to like mesh, but then just different enough to always be noticed.
They would always like say shit to me, implying that I wasn't cool, which I probably wasn't.
Were you? I mean, this is kind of on theme. How much younger than them were you? Like, were you
same, probably like 10 years. Some of them were pretty old. Some of them were like in their like 40s.
Working at a Cravings?
Working at Cravings.
They're not in good moods.
No, they were pissed. They were always pissed. Pretty much what happened was there was this one dude who like I would work the pizza shift with.
Yeah.
And we would like there's two people working it, so I would like do the dough and then he would do the toppings and put it in the oven. One day he came in like shit-faced. Like he was like, I was just slamming Four Locos. And then like he was like throwing up in the bathroom. And then somehow I ended up getting in trouble, like because he was throwing up in the bathroom. And then the manager came over and said I was going too slow. And then he came back from the bathroom and just like sided with the manager. He was like, dude, honestly, like, do you want this job? And I was like, what? And he was like, you work like your parents made you get this job. And I was like,
and he was just barfing
and he was
Four Loko?
throwing up in the back. And the delivery dude was nodding off on pills in the basement. And he was like, I'm sending him home. He's fucking exhausted. And I was like, no, dude, he's on pills right now.
That's so funny that he's like, guy tuckered himself out. And you go, you think that's just a normal nod?
Yeah.
We're not up late watching a movie. It's 2 p.m. on a Thursday.
No. I've never been sober tired to the point that I'm falling asleep standing up.
Never.
No.
Truck drivers aren't.
Yeah.
The guy that hit Tracy Morgan in that Walmart truck was the first guy that was nodding out like that.
But if you're not ready for that,
you're a pusshead.
You can still learn a language the next best way, which is from Babbel. So basically, Babbel is an immersion program to learn a new language, and a lot of people have. Do you have that on your bucket list?
Learning a new language?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing on my bucket list is watching the film The Bucket List. Which I still
I've never
haven't
done it.
seen. I'm
always wanted to do
saving
it.
it for before I die. It's the last thing I want to do.
When you get into the Swiss euthanasia chamber, that's playing on the screen, and when it's over, the blade punctures you through the back of the head.
The blade, before the machine slices you into a million pieces with razor
the
blades.
end credits are coming up. It fills with water.
Yeah, before the Swedish euthanasia pod slowly cooks you to death with acid.
It gets hotter during the course of it. Until,
right. As it rips your penis off. It's Jack Nicholson being like, I've never had Italian cheesecake. Or whatever happens.
Comedy podcasting stats from the month of August. Greg Fitzsimmons had the record for most guest appearances last month, going on 9 total podcasts while promoting his new special, You Know Me. And those podcasts include The Joe Rogan Experience, Whiskey Ginger, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, The Jason Ellis Show, WTF with Mark Maron, Doug Loves Movies, Legion of Skanks, Adam Carolla Show, and You Be Trippin. The 3 most viewed episodes from last month obviously starts off with Theo Von's sit-down interview with Donald Trump, which is already the 2nd most viewed episode in this past weekend history, currently sitting at 12 million views. The 2nd most viewed episode from the month of August was Kill Tony 677, featuring Jordan Peterson, Tyler Fisher, and Kim Congdon, with 3.6 million views. And in 3rd place was Jack Black on Bad Friends, with 1.7 million views, ironically outpacing the actual movie he was there to promote. The top 3 most viewed episodes of The Joe Rogan Experience from the month of August starts off with none other than Adam Sandler, which raked in a whopping 6.9 million views. In 2nd place was Russell Crowe with 3.5 million views, and the 3rd most watched episode of JRE last month was with UFO expert Luis Elizondo, which currently stands at 1.8 million views. And last but not least, the most viewed video that we uploaded during the month of August actually came from our 2nd channel, Clip World, in a video discussing an ongoing feud between Joe Rogan and MSNBC, which right now sits at 2.8 million views. If you're not familiar with Clip World, that's our 2nd channel. And if you enjoyed this monthly recap and want to stay in the comedy loop, there's really no better way to do that than subscribing to both of these channels right now. The concept is basically SportsCenter for comedy, so there's plenty of highlight videos like the one you just watched to go along with our weekly news show that dives deep into the most important things happening with all your favorite comedians. That's all I got for you guys this week. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll be back again soon with some more comedy news or another highlight video like this one. But in the meantime, if you're jonesing to do some online shopping, or if you're just thrilled about your future being in the comedy loop and want to support Joke World, want to spread the good word, feel free to check out our online merch store, jokeworldmerch.com. Very creative name. You can find hats like this, you can find hoodies like this, plenty of other stuff at jokeworldmerch.com. But obviously, if you're not in the mood to pay for shit, we always have free Joke World stickers available for any and all of our subscribers at any time. If you already got these and they're worn out, you want some new ones, fill out the form, that's in the link below, or just shoot us a message on Instagram. We'll make sure you get some free Joke World stickers. That's it. Thank you for watching. I already said that.
At Joke World. That's it, at Joke World.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke World. Check it out.